Hello, everybody. It is me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of those daytime TV shows that we're doing is General Hospital. I still feel like crap. I think I'm going to check my bank statement, make sure I've got a little bit of cash because I'm going to probably hit up Walgreens and get some Mucinex, Dayquil, and NyQuil. I think that should zap this shit out of my body. It's the worst. Ugh, can't take it. I feel like in some ways I feel like it's sinuses because like I've got like headaches right here, and as you can tell I'm congested. But let's be real, I'm congested all the time. And but then I feel like feverish, and allergies don't give you fever, so they give me fever. So hopefully I'll get better by tomorrow because I've got a long drive ahead of me in Arizona. I've got to go to Arizona on Wednesday. Actually, I'm going Tuesday night. Okay, so let's talk about General Hospital. So the week started off with a big showdown between Griffin Monroe and Peter August because Griffin knows that he's Heinrich Faison. I'm pretty sure that means he knows that he's Anna's kid too, but he didn't tell him that. He told him that he knows that he's Heinrich. And Peter August was like, "How dare you run that DNA test without my knowledge?" He's like, "I saw that clinic where Jason Morgan was held." And he's like, "Yeah, he was recovering. If he left that clinic, how long do you think he would have survived out in the real world? How long?" And, he is kind of right. And he said he would never hurt Maxie, but they left it with Griffin saying, "If I had any reason to believe that you weren't on the up and up, I would turn you into the police, but you've given me no reason to do that. So I will keep this secret for now. But just so you know, you need to tell Maxie. You've got to." So, he hasn't. But there was a really cute scene between Maxie and Harrison Chase, Hamilton Finn's brother. First of all, Detective Chase is so cute. He is super cute. And he's so his character is so earnest and it's really, really amazing. It's incredible. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I just turned my head and coughed. That's funny. It's like those physicals that they make you do in the army when they grab you by the balls and they're like, "Turn to your left and cough." Except this time I'm actually coughing because I have to cough. Okay, so now Franco did his most intense, it wasn't like a past life regression, but he was hypnotherapy, that's what it was. Hypnotherapy, where he was figuring out what Jim Harvey did to him, right? And we saw Betsy tell Drew. And Drew, we couldn't hear Betsy because they had turned off the sound. But if you read her lips, you know what she was saying. And if you see the look on Drew's face, he understood a lot about Franco. And so then Jim Harvey shows up at the hospital. He tries holding Elizabeth and Jake hostage. And you know what? I've got to tell you this. Elizabeth is fucking fierce, and I will tell you why. Because like where other girls would be like, no, blah, she took on that guy and she told that kid to run. I mean, like, that is a fierce mother right there. Fierce. Of course, the kid didn't end up leaving, and Jim Harvey told the kid to get in the car, and that's when Franco saw him, and then Franco just charged at him like a bull and started beating the shit out of him. It was great. It was awesome. I'm sure next week will be the week we find out that he molested Franco, and that's why. And because we saw Betsy Frank say that he did push you down the stairs, but he did it to protect you, and then that's when it all made sense to Drew. So the whole thing is very fascinating to me. There was also some stuff with Michael and not Michael, Michael's grandfather, Mike. You know, here's the thing. I've already said this before. I love the storyline, and everyone's doing a great job with it, but they're literally copying story points from Young and the Restless like 3 months ago. Like Michael's like, let's get all of your stories on camera so that we, and I'm like, oh, that's funny, because didn't Abby have that exact same fucking idea? In fact, I think next week they're going to have a big movie screening, and she admits that John is not an Abbott, and Jack is not an Abbott, and they don't know. Like, that's really exciting, because he doesn't know that. He thinks he's a blood Abbott. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, but here's the, well, I'll talk about that when I do Young and the Restless next week. So here's the thing. We also saw Chloe haunt Carly. Gaslight her, basically. And there was an opinion piece written in, at least on the Soap Opera Digest Twitter, or maybe even their Facebook page, not Soap Opera Digest, ABC Soaps in Depth. And they said, you know, we need villains like Nell. And in my head, I'm thinking, no, we don't. Here is why they need to change Nell. Because Nell has zero redeeming qualities. Like, and I've said this a billion times before, if you're a bad girl, you've got to have some reason for us to root for you. And then maybe you become a good girl, maybe you become an anti-heroine, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, Bobby was a bad girl. Carly was a bad girl. Ava still is a bad girl, you know, but there are times when you feel for all of them. Nell has not made us feel for her at all. She has been, and she won the Daytime Emmy, which that's good for her. Congratulations, it's wonderful. But it was like, okay. Here's why. Because it comes off a little bit, you know, Snidely Whiplash with the mustache twirling when you're that bad, with no good redeeming qualities at all. Like, that's annoying. It's annoying. So yeah, I'm over that. You know, Jason is getting ready to go rescue Spinelli in Europe. I can't wait for that, because that'll be good. But let's see what else happened. That was pretty much it. Like, this week was really focused on Franco and his revelation that Jim Harvey had abused him. And what else? Carly being haunted by Nell. Ava decided that she wanted to kind of sneak a peek at the test results. So she did, but I don't know if she knows who it is, because it just says patient 1 and patient 2. And now she has to figure out who patient 1 and patient 2 is, because first of all, who here really thought that she would not look up this information in Griffin's bag, that he left it there? I mean, like, who did anybody really think she wouldn't? I knew she would. And I'm glad she did, because it keeps things interesting. Although there's this new chick who's a nurse there, and she is dating Michael now. And I'm very curious, because like, you know, we don't see enough Amy, we don't see enough Deanna, and we never see enough Epiphany. So, you know, we do see Bobby, but like, and we do see Lucas's husband, Brad. We do see Brad. But that's really it for the nurses now, and they've got this new nurse. I mean, maybe they've got her for the nurses' ball. Maybe she's an incredible singer or dancer or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag GH to talk about General Hospital, or you can also hashtag RHOBH or Real Housewives shit to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Because I'm doing that next. Alright. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. And then you'll get my YouTube video sent to your email inbox every single day. And while you're there, look around for my Storytime with Angel Benton series, because episode 3 in Japanese is coming up next month. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.